I think one interesting example was a few years ago when I was working in a B2C company. So it was e-commerce website, and one of the team I was responsible for search. And so search is a quite complex topic. You got so you're mostly driven by the conversion that your website has when the user is running a search, and the likelihood of finding what they were looking for, and therefore moving to the next step of the website. And involves a mix of user experience, because it's ultimately where the user is looking for the product is searching, but it's quite complex as well, because behind the technical component might go from complex to very complex, depending on the product you're handling, and depending on the complexity of the algorithms that you are dealing with. And so there, because of the complexity, we were basically like a travel agency, and therefore we were combining a mix of products within the same package, activities and hotels. Therefore, it was like a multi-product search run almost instantaneously, because you had to provide almost real-time availability at the time of the search. And so at that moment, the team was trying to figure out what was the best technology. We were migrating to Elasticsearch, which at that point in time was quite trendy, because they started with an in-house technology. And so they were moving to Elasticsearch. And I felt that the team was spending lots of time into trying to nail the technical part of that, forgetting ultimately what the user was trying to achieve. And so we were building like a monster that probably would have given us the best search ever, but eventually was not necessarily what the user wanted, because the user simply want to find the right package at the right time in few clicks. And maybe at that stage in the process, they didn't need the perfect availability or the perfect prices. And I realized that probably what was missing in that step was defining a clear vision of the product and define in details the objective we're trying to accomplish as a business for the search. And because that context was not properly defined, and it was not properly conveyed and explained to the whole team, some decisions were taken that probably were not going in the direction we were seeking for our customers.